Mystic Mind is unfair!
Beta!
Nails is in there!
Oh hey, what's going on guys? LoganJYA here, DRYKAGE, back at it again, and you made it to another Drytron video. Thank you for clicking on this, and if you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you want more YuGiOh stuff. Anyway, today we got a good treat for you. It's a 40 card Drytron list, pretty consistent, very strong end board. It's a little different than we normally do things. You may have seen something similar if you saw the start of our volume 1 of Drytron combos. If you haven't seen that video yet, feel free to check it out. It's on the channel, and we ramped it up and made it even stronger. Thanks to you guys for letting me know how to make it even better in the comments. So hopefully you see some of your suggestions and how we made this one work, but you definitely want to see the entire profile because we really tried to tech it out and do the best we could with Drytron going first in this current format. So let me know what you think, and I don't want to preface this too much. Without further ado, let's get into this deck profile. What's going on guys? LoganJYA here, DRYKAGE back at it again. You already know what we're doing, a new Drytron deck profile. And I gotta tell you, this is a different take, a little different than what I've been doing recently. I'm gonna be straight with you. I've never played or profiled a build like this before, but if you've seen my most recent combo montage, you'll recognize one of the plays we're kind of going for in here. And stick around to the end of the video so you can actually see how to do an even better version of that combo. And huge shout out to the folks who commented on that video to help me ramp up the power of that combo. You guys are absolutely insane, and I've been having a lot of fun testing this build. I'm hoping to take it to an event in the near future, but that is definitely TBD. So if you want to see me take it to an event, let me know in the comments down below and smash that like button, baby. You already know what it is. But I don't want to keep you waiting too much. Let's get into this list, and if you guys want to see a compilation of me playing Drytron against a whole bunch of meta decks, be sure to let me know in the comments and like this video. I think we get over 100. I can make that happen for you. I think I could do that. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the profile. Alright guys, starting things off, you already know how it is. I'm going to go through the basics super duper quick. We're playing triple alpha, triple zeta, triple gamma, and I'm only doing 2 delta here. I'm going to tell you right now, you could switch 2 delta and 3 gamma, or you could do 2 gamma and 3 delta. It really doesn't make a difference. The only reason why I'm not playing maxed out names right now is because I'm keeping the deck at 40 cards, and I wanted to be able, I wanted Foolish Burial to be my last name, I guess you could say, because it trades itself into any name. So that's the logic behind that decision. We're technically playing maxed out names, but not really. Just pick out which one you want to have at 2 and which one you want to have at 3. Doesn't make a big difference for the purpose of this video, or the purpose of this deck profile. Moving on to Ben 10. Yo guys, say it with me now. Ben 10 to 3. If we speak it loud enough, it'll come true. I'm telling you guys, I think this next ban list, we're going to see it happen. And it's going to be pretty nice. I'm telling you what, we could use that consistency boost. This deck is still very dirty, but I want to do people even dirtier, you know what I mean? Anyway, so 2 Ben 10, you already know what it is. 1 Natasha to go along with it. Look at that sweetie right there. Stealing monsters, being a demon. And then the 1 Draco Nits. And this is it. This is all the rituals we play. Cut it down to bare minimum. Similar logic to what my boy Sam was doing. Shout out to my boy who actually ended up topping a regionals not too long ago with going 2nd Drytron. It was really, really cool list. Dude, if you guys haven't seen that profile yet, be sure to check it out. I've been talking with him, and that's kind of what's got me on playing a smaller package in a build like this. You know, we are playing combo pieces because we're trying to go first with this build. But yeah, dude, I've actually been testing going 2nd. I played at a regional. I didn't do it justice. I'll just be straight. I'll tell a little detour of a story. I didn't do the list justice. I'm telling you right now. It's a very big change to my play style. I feel like choosing to go 2nd, you know, winning, like when I have to go 2nd, you have to go 2nd, and you're ready for that mindset, like if you lose the die roll. But winning a die roll and then picking to go 2nd while playing Drytron, it just blew my mind. I don't think I was ready for it, but we'll be ready next time. Maybe we'll give it a try again in the future. But for now, I'm back to what works for me, and that's going first, baby. But that's it for the rituals. We're playing a really, really small package, you know. Unlike mine, this ritual package is pretty small. Let's move on. I'm only doing 2 diviners in this build, okay? Think about it like, you know, we bring, I think I said this in a previous profile, we brought in the 2nd copy of Ben 10. I think that let us take out a diviner just to keep the deck at 40 cards. That was kind of goal there, so that's why you see that ratio here. And moving on now for some of the combo pieces that go into this particular build, we're scythe locking big time, baby. Look at us being a D-gen. Well, it's not as D-gen as Mystic Mine at least, but we are scythe locking. It is such an easy 2-card combo, and it works for me, you know what I'm saying? I am still playing the one copy of Orange Light. I'll be honest, you could low-key cut this, but if you want to play around hand traps, have additional interruption through Dark Ruler and more things of that nature, you already play around Dark Ruler big time with your combo. That's the reason why I really like this build, is that you don't lose to Dark Ruler, and you also play around droplets, so it's pretty cool. The hand traps can be a little tricky, but that's why we're playing as many names as we can and maximize consistency so we can see enough names. And even if we don't get Ben 10 access, we can still put up interruptions with our traditional Draco Nids plus Moy Beta plays. We've got things to climb into the extra deck. There's other ways to put up interruptions. And also, you can still put up Scythe Block if you have Diviner access. There's a lot you can do with this build still. So, you know, trust me on this one. And then I am playing the one Chaos Valk, so this is a key combo piece as well. In this build, we are not playing Barone. We're using this to make something else, but, you know, keep on guessing. You'll figure it out by the end of the profile. Moving on from there, we're going to get into spell cards now. I'm doing 2 copies of Drytron Fafnir, the field spell, and 2 copies of Nova. Dude, it's still kind of cringe for me to do this ratio instead of, you know, the traditional 3 Nova, but it makes sense. You know, SCYTHE is a very real deck, and our field spell is an interruption against them, so it makes a lot of sense that way. Also playing the one Medionis, duh. Again, guys, you really don't need to play 2. I mean, I've seen a lot of people make good cases about what if it gets toad stolen or crap like that. Don't let it get toad stolen. I'm telling you, you should be playing around that card like an absolute demon. There's ways to remove it or play around it before you activate your Medionis. It's unfortunately the nature of the beast. It's kind of what you have to do. But yeah, we're only playing the 1 copy of Medionis. Other spells, we got triple Cyber Emergency, just 3 more names, you already know. I am trying triple tack, maining triple tack. So I'm going to say a little side story here once again. I've been playing a lot of SCYTHE in my free time too. I've been having a lot of fun with it, been topping locals with it. When I'm not playing Drytron, that's the other deck I've been testing out with. And I love cross out in that deck. I like having reactive cards. But you can't play cross out in Drytron. You really can't because you can't afford the slots. So what's the next best thing? Triple tack, you know? Give you that ability to draw into additional cards, look at the opponent's hand, rip something else out if you still have the plays in your hand. It's pretty flipping good. It's pretty flipping good. It's also a going second card too. So if they are to use an effect in the main phase, you use it to steal something or draw or look, whatever you need to do. Triple copies of droplets. This is one of those decks that can actually still play droplets in the current format, alright? And we take advantage of that fact to the max, okay? So we are maxing on that droplet. Listen, if you can't afford it, no problem. Put Dark Ruler in instead in the main, alright? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But I prefer to main deck droplets because you can also set it, and then it's also still kind of a low-key going first interruption. Or you, of course, can chain it. Chaining it is the big thing why droplets is better. It's a chainable card. You can activate it in the standby phase for those people who are playing around Dark Ruler with their shenanigans. That's why I like droplets. Anyway, moving on. The 1 copy of Foolish Burial. I mentioned this is our last name. And, oh, I probably should have moved these around, but I am doing Terraforming and Mystic Mine. I know it's cringe. Oh, did I say 1? I meant 2 Mystic Mines. I'm sorry. I know it's cringe. I know it's cringe, and I feel bad about it. But we kind of got to do it because we have the additional space, and this card is just too demonic to not play. It's unfortunate, but we can capitalize on top of it with Zeus plays. There's a lot we can do with this card. We kind of got to play the Mystic Mine. I'm sorry, guys. Again, I'm sorry. But we are playing the Mystic Mines in this build. However, if you wanted to, you take these 3 out and you put in triple Dark Ruler. That's another thing you could do right there if you don't want to play Mystic Mine. But we are playing Mystic Mine in this build because the synergy is there. It's pretty good. Then we're playing the 1 Called by the Grave because, God, I hate hand traps. And then we're playing the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster as our 1 main decked Mine out, which frankly doesn't do much against the Mine Turbo decks, I'll be honest. But in the decks that are splashing it, we're ready for it. And it's not bad against the back row decks, you know. You don't want to just have to automatically concede, because if you can get the first one off the field and then play around the additional copies, you know, things like Metaverse, Demise the Land, yada yada yada, you can be alright. But if this just gets judgmented, then yeah, it can be kind of sad. Anyway, 40 card main deck, that's what we're packing there. We're packing some heat. But let me show you this extra deck, and you're getting a real good idea for what we're trying to do with this strategy. First, though, I want to say a quick shout out to the GG for Free tournament series. This is my tournament series I run on Wednesdays. If you want to come participate, check out the link for the stream in the description down below and join the Discord, my friends. I had a community of about 1,000 folks, all Bing chilling all the time, a bunch of great folks in there, and I'd love for you to meet them. Anyway, and you can also always talk to me, you know what I mean? Like, hit me up. I love making new friends. So let's get into this extra deck, okay, guys? We're packing heat. We got 2 Moy Betas. Shout out to Brio, Chaos Paint and Games, gorgeous extended art. We're playing 2 Moy Beta. I don't have to explain that to you. Playing the 1 Downard and the 1 Zeus. I'm telling you what, since we are playing Mystic Mine, I should make room for Lyrilusc Assembled Nightingale. I should. I definitely should. And if you guys have a suggestion for what slot to cut, please let me know. But this extra deck, for how we choose to play, what our main combo line looks like, it's packed. It's jam-packed. So I gotta warn you with that fact. That's why it's tricky for me to do it too. We're still playing Beatrice for those 1-name hands. You already know how we do. If you don't know the 1-name hand combo, be sure to check out the combo tutorial, link on the channel. And then the 1 Abyss Dweller, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. You think to your element's going to be doing anything? No, sir. We don't got to worry about that joint when we throw up the Dweller. This is a main piece of our main combo line, too. It's a combo off Alpha Zeta. It's absolutely goofy, so you're definitely going to want to check it out. But, yeah, that's it for our XC lineup right there. Let's keep on going with the links. Very small package, by the way. Again, not like mine, but a small link package, okay? We got the 1 Anima, of course. You don't need Link Karibo's arrows, so you might as well just play the Anima to punish bad players. And if you have to just leave it on the field or link it off later, you don't really give a crap. So, no reason not to play Anima. That's the case there. The 1 Dagda, abso-flippin-lutely, because we are Scythe blocking people, you already know. The 1 Sprite Elf, this card is goated in Drytron. Now, we're not bringing back Megalith Fools this time around, but we are still bringing back those Diviners on the opponent's turn, which is pretty big. And if the opponent controls a monster, we can bring back Dagda too. So it can be kind of cheeky, and that can help us climb into things like our Boral Sword. But I'm telling you right now, again, guys, this is a super tight package. I know it sucks. This is all we have room for. So let me know what you think are changeable slots in here. If you think there is room for the Lyrilusc Assembled Nightingale, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a tall order if you try and make room for it. Because we do have to play 2 Elder Entity Entis for our main combo line. Again, I'll explain this later, but we are doing 2 Entis in this build, as well as the 1 Arclight to go along with it. And then our other pieces are 1 Ultimaya and 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Again, if you guys didn't see the combo tutorial we shot, we did a whole bunch of Drytron combos in one video. And I will be releasing volume 2 of that in the near future. You know, we're taking my time on it, trying to think of some new things that you may not have seen before. But that's what we got lined up here, and that is it for the extra deck. So, again, sorry about the common Ultimaya. I'll get a higher rarity eventually. My apologies. Anyway, let's check out the side deck. Of course, we're playing the 1 copy of Lancia because it is searchable off your Ben 10, or you can set it off of Dagda if it's better in the matchup, aka Flundries. I'm looking at you, you absolute degens. But yeah, we still have to have the Lancia somewhere. It's not in the main deck right now just because it's not a super prevalent. There's not too many prevalent decks that this hurts enough to rationalize it, in my opinion at least. So we're keeping it in the side, along with our homeboy Lava Golem, maxed out at 3. You gotta be playing the Golem. I'm telling you, it's one of the best going second cards you can possibly play. Now, listen, don't fall into the trap of playing the Sphere mode, right? Okay, listen, it's great to get that extra monster off the board, but there's a big problem with it, and that's the fact that it's hard to out that sucker. It is hard to get your own darn Sphere mode off because it can't be targeted, can't be destroyed by battle. This is shenanigans. It's shenanigans. So listen, just stick to Lava Golem. You summon it in a Anima zone, and you get to suck it for free, or you steal it with Natasha and hit him for 3k in the face. It's that simple, guys. Come on. But Lava Golem's goated. So is this next card, Dark Ruler No More. This is like one of those defining cards in the meta. And listen, sometimes you gotta activate Dark Ruler and activate Mystic Mine. That could happen in this deck. We won't be as fruity as those folks that are doing it and then sitting on cauldrons. We'll be doing it with Drytron cards. So that's a little bit cooler. I think we get respect for that. Anyway, of course we're playing the Dark Ruler No Mores on the side for those build-a-board decks. Also playing triple copies of the Twin Twisters. Gotta stay ready. Gotta blow out those back rows. The gosh darn flippin' anti-spell fragrances. The gosh darn flippin' Mystic Mines. Low key though, on the lowest of keys, might want to make these Cosmics. I'm high-key considering making these Cosmics. So let me know what you think about that in the comments down below too. Think maybe Cosmic might be the way, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Also playing triple copies of the Ultimate Slayer now in this build. Okay, we jacked it up to 3, and this kind of goes back to my experiences playing this card in the main deck of going second Drytron. Again, huge shout out to Sam, who's the one who innovated with that particular build. It's a demonic card. Now the issue is, I'm going to flag this for you right now, because I wanted to commit my last 2 side deck cards to these cards, but I couldn't do it. We're not playing the Evil Twin and the Keisha Kill main deck monster, which gives you
That turns Ultimate Slayer into removing 2 cards, which is absolutely freaking diabolical. And this is a non-targeting send, so I'd love to put these in here, and maybe there's other cards in the side we could cut. But right now, I'm not playing these. However, just know that that is diabolical. But we have plenty of natural targets for Ultimate Slayer, and I think we'll be okay, all right? But yeah, absolutely diabolical going second card, so I like having it and staying ready. Switching back to going first cards real quick, we're playing the One Mischief of the Gnomes just as another form of interruption to bring in the Splite matchup. We can send it off Beatrice. Duh. That's simple. Is it kind of mid? It can be, because there's still ways you can play around if you're a good Splite player, but sometimes you just invalidate their turn with this card simply enough. If you're getting hand trapped a lot and all you're able to do is just make a Beatrice, you can freaking send Mischief of the Gnomes, and it kind of sets you up. And then we got the 1 copy of Red Reboot for all the back row decks. Just say no. Just say no to drugs. It's that simple. But that is everything for this deck profile. I hope you enjoyed, but we are not done yet. I hope you're sticking around. I hope I didn't lose you yet, because it's time for the combo tutorial. I'm going to show you the Alpha Zeta line right now. Now, if you guys want to see actual gameplay with this build and other Drytron builds, help us smash that 100 likes, all right? And I'm going to actually do a whole bunch of games. We'll put some commentary over it. It'll be fun. Let me know if you guys would like that, okay? I want your opinion. What do you want to see? I try and make it happen. Another video that I had a request for is how to play Drytron going second. And I'm thinking maybe we could get Sam to come on and we could do an interview and talk about going second with Drytron. So if you want to see those things, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Now, let's get into this gosh darn combo tutorial. Let's get it, baby. Alright guys, you made it through another video, and for your reward, here is the combo tutorial. Now again guys, you're going to see how well this plays through some of those strong going second cards like Dark Ruler and Droplet, but I do want to preface this and warn that this is not that good against the Mystic Mine, alright? So stay aware of that. So after they ban that flipping card and get it out of here, this is probably going to be one of the best combos you can do with 2 cards in Drytron playing a minimal ritual package. So keep that in mind while we're doing it. Just be warned that, you know, I don't need you to comment it. I know it's not that good against the Mystic Mine, but it's still pretty savage, so I'll let you judge for yourself. But without further ado, let's get into it. Again, we're doing it with Alpha Zeta, but there are other ways to do so if you open up Diviner, Ben 10, yada yada yada. And a thing I wanted to mention too that I forgot to mention in the deck profile is that we're not playing Preparation of Rites, and that was to make a little bit more room for things like the triple tax and the droplets and the mines. You totally could put in Prep in the place of the Mystic Mines. I just thought about that. I want to flag that for you. I'm trying this out because I kind of grew used to not having it when playing the going second build, so I'm trying something new this time around and using those as more of a flex spot. But without further ado, no more BS, let's get into this combo tutorial. We're going to start things off with your favorite play, Alpha Pitch Zeta. Look at that, I was even foffing it there. Like, Jesus Christmas, Logan, you can't freaking Alpha Pitch Zeta anymore? Anyway, Zeta effect pitch Ben 10, special it from the grave, grab yourself that Meteonis using Ben 10's effect, grabbing yourself a Diviner, right? You staying with me here so far, folks? Pretty simple stuff. Nothing we haven't done before. Let's overlay these joints for a Moy Beta Fafnir. Use that Beta Male to send off a Gamma to the graveyard. Simple stuff. Next, we'll normal summon that Diviner and use its effect, sending our friend Herald. Herald effect will add the second copy of Ben 10 from deck to hand. Stick with me now. We're not done yet. Well, why would we be done? Why would we ever end on this? Anyway, continuing. Meteonis, detach, special back that Ben 10, yada yada yada. This is looking pretty familiar to one of the ones that we did in the combo tutorial, and that's because it is. It's very similar. We're going to take these two, turn them into the Ultimaya Zulkin. Then we're going to use the effect of Meteonis Engrave here, reduce to add that joint back to the hand. Now that we have that back in the hand, we can set it onto our field. Again, look, it's right here. And trigger our Ultimaya. We are going to put the Crystal Wing here in one of these middle zones or one of the ones on the other side. I'll explain why later. So that keeps us pretty well set up right there. From this point, we're going to now redeem our Gamma since we are safe from the Nibiru, since we control the Crystal Wing. We'll use that Gamma pitching the Ben 10 from our hand, special summoning itself, and whichever name we detached off Moy Beta, doesn't matter. Ben 10 effect then adds Chaos Valkyrie to our hand, like so. We'll then take those two extra names, turn them into the Dagda on the top, like so. Very nice, very nice. Dagda is Bing Chilling. Then we activate the Meteonis, triggering the Dagda, giving us a free Scythe into the back row, like so. Detach off Moy Beta, summon back Ben 10 from grave. We just need it as the extra body. doesn't really make that much of a difference in terms of usage. We're going to take these two contact fuse into the NTIS because we've got an Exceed and a Synchro, which means that's a completely legal summon, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, right? Then we're going to take our Ben 10 and our Dagda, turn it into the Sprite Elf on the top, and now we are going to finish off this gorgeous, delicious board by banishing Arclight from grave, special summoning that Valk, and overlaying it with the NTIS, summoning out that beautiful Dweller. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. So here's the cool thing about this board, right? We're going to pass turn to the opponent during their draw phase. We're going to use that affected Dweller. If they want to droplets us, they can do so now. Otherwise, they are going to be under that Dweller no matter what. You hear that, Tier Element, guys? You're going to be cooked. Then we're going to activate that effective NTIS in the graveyard, popping the Scythe, triggering the Scythe engrave, summoning it back, and the reason we want to leave that zone open is so we can't get impermed on the Scythe. We'll use Scythe's effect to lock them out of the extra deck, and then we are absolutely being chilling. But we still have one more interruption. I'm sure keen eyes will notice that we can bring back that Diviner from the graveyard using its effect on the opponent's turn to send yet another copy of NTIS, because is this card once per turn? You bet it ain't. You can pop more cards. So you send the NTIS, and that's an additional pop. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful board. Now, I'm telling you guys, it's definitely a cheeky combo. But again, I do warn, not good against the Mystic Mine. So once they ban that card, guys, we gotta be playing this build. I'm telling you, it's absolutely savage. But if you guys want more Drytron content, be sure to smash that like button. Let's get over 100 likes. I'll be happy to provide more for you. And I'm gonna see if we can get Sam on, maybe talk about going second Drytron. And we had a few requests for that. So keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears out, and hit that bell if you want to be notified when I do more Drytron stuff. That's all I got today, guys. DRYKAGE, LoganJYA, signing off. Have a great day. I'll see you chumps later. Peace.
四角そう四角い空心の隙間